Fantastic, fantastic. Well, it is 10 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey everyone, it's Jay again, and I am with Antonio Athan, also known as Jin, or Yobiran Jin Shariki, the clan master of Zheninjas. He is an electrical engineer, working as a technical inspector, working with a very big company in Greece. Um, and he's here today, finally doing an interview with me. I'm also here with Valu Valani, also more commonly known, I guess, as Bryce Kinnaman or Mars Roma, and he's a very good friend of mine. Also, Mark Poole is here, and we are. He's going to be the moderator of the call, and later on in this discussion, you guys might actually have a chance to join the call if you guys have a Skype chat and join in later, which Mark Poole will be the moderator of that. So please respect him. He will be typing in the Skype chat every once in a while, or excuse me, in the Twitch chat every once in a while. So please be respectful to him. He's only here to help, and he's doing me a big favor. So thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes there. I think Christian, Carlos Sakic, everyone, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, Jin, is Jin there?
Yeah, hello. Thank you for hosting.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday. I didn't say it, so I think it's right time I'd say it. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you so much. And Bryce, you're there as well, right?
I had to mute Twitch. It was confusing me.
Yeah. If you're, don't watch the live stream. Just be in the Skype call. So I really hope that you guys can hear Jin and Bryce talking. And I will have my NS updates playing in the background. I'm sorry, it's the best I can do right now. Because I don't want to distract me from the call. So
Well, we can test it out. Hey guys, can you hear me? Hi everyone.
It's going to take a few seconds.
yeah, it's gonna take. It's a pretty big. It's actually a pretty good. What's it called? Not lag, but something else.
It's an intentional delay.
Yes, a delay. That's the word I was trying to get. Can you guys hear Jin? Okay.
I think they said yeah.
I think they can. Good. Fantastic. So this is going to be an interesting video to edit later, because I'm going to have to... Yeah. Whew. All right. So, Jen, how about you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Concerning my real life, you gave already a few details, but I guess people are more interested in knowing who I am in games and why I'm here tonight. I guess whoever is watching it on live is pretty aware. Was it 3 years ago already? Something like that. I was playing Ninja Saga with some of you guys. It was a pretty interesting experience. I was the guild master of the clan master, as we called it back then, of Zheninjas, the so-called legendary guild of Ninja Saga, and it wasn't me who named it like this, but you guys who filled this awesome clan with all your love. I'm really thankful about it.
And yeah, it's actually we started back in December. I started in December 2009. When did you actually start playing Ninja Saga? Because I think you even started earlier than I did.
I started just a little bit after the game was released. A friend recommended the game to me, and when I tried it out, I thought it's a game with a lot of potential. So I think next day after I first played it, I bought my how it was called, the premium. Sorry guys, but I can't really remember the terminology anymore. Anyway, I bought premium like next day.
Did you have the Ninja emblem?
Yeah, exactly. I got my emblem a day after I started playing, and
Wow.
I never regret it. Yeah.
I'm going to stop for you for 1 second. Can you guys hear my breathing in the
No.
mic? Okay, good. That was a problem with the last stream. My breathing was getting caught up in the mic, and I still haven't gotten a better microphone yet. I will eventually. Um, anyway, sorry to interrupt you. Um, yeah, actually, Bryce is actually the one who got me my Ninja Emblem a long time ago, actually in December, because we were having trouble finding the Tensai Chunin exams. Do you remember those exams, the Tensai Chunin exams?
I forgot what made
Oh,
them so hard.
It was the three that the team of Kankuro Ogara and Tamari, which their names are different now. And
yeah, I think it was actually pretty harsh to do this Tensai Chunin exam without having an emblem. I think it would be a pretty hard achievement to get it without emblem. I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I actually made a second account to get it without emblem, because I like challenge, and that looked like a pretty nice challenge to do it without an emblem. Yeah, good times.
were you successful?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I just, had to. Uh, I like encounters when you have to understand the encounter first, find the rotation, what's going to happen next, see how the AI is working for the game, and plan a strategy. Well, many of you know from our times in Clan Wars, I'm one of the strategists guys. So yeah, it's part of aspect of the game that I really like. You need to find the correct strategy, and maybe not when you're doing quests, but when we were doing Clan Wars, you actually had to implement the correct strategy in live, in real time. You didn't have this turn-based interval to think and decide.
Right. I wanted to ask you, did you know Clan Wars was going to be a thing before you started Zheninjas?
Actually, when I started the game, when I start the game in general, I never go with the mentality that I'm so pro, I know everything and stuff like that, because I think that's what handicaps people. So I just started experiencing the game, trying to learn how it works, become better at it, and then I start reading the forums, because there is, in my opinion, always a lot of information going through the forums and channeled through many different people who are playing different classes or different combinations. You can get so much feedback. And then I started liking the community, because the forum community back then was quite small, but very united, very helpful. People were appreciating when you were giving tips, and they were offering their tips back. So I started. Back then there was no plans for Clan Wars, well, at least that I know of. So I started moderating a little bit, or trying to keep the conversations on topic as a normal member, and then well, maybe you want to put it in another question. I don't know. I'm just dragging your question, so I'm gonna say also how I became a forum mod at that point. Was exactly that through posting and answering, I got invited by the devs to be a forum moderator, and after I became a forum moderator is when I actually suggested to the devs that they should make a Clan Wars system, because I was playing Clan Wars in a couple of other games that I was very successful already. So I told them, hey, your game has a lot of potential. You should put Clan Wars. It's gonna be an awesome feature. You're gonna be increasing your player base for sure. And then they were like, okay, we'll look into that. I don't know, maybe they had it planned already, but it looked like they needed someone to give them feedback and say, hey, you know what? People need this feature next to be implemented. And then we started talking about it. So before Clan Wars came, I knew they were going to come, but it wasn't the case that it was always planned from the beginning of the game, from release. I think it got worked on later by the devs.
Wow, I did not know this story. That's pretty awesome. And if you really are the one who really gave them the idea to put Clan Wars in the game, I mean, you alone have earned them their biggest profit margin. I mean, I think that's where they get the most amount of their money from, is the Clan Wars.
Well, yeah, probably. And well, I don't know how many people were there in season 1, but Clan Wars started as nothing as a token feature. It was clearly attendance-based Clan Wars, and that's what I suggested at least at the beginning. And of course, the developers want to make some money, so they have to put a way for them to earn money through whatever they can get their hands on. I don't know, maybe at the beginning it was okay, but then maybe they start making a little bit more money from Clan Wars than I would personally like or, want to spend. I don't know. Maybe other guys are okay with that still.
So the reason why I brought up this question to begin with, actually, is because Zheninjas' clan number is incredibly low. I think you're the third clan.
Yes, it's the third clan, and the first one was the developer clan.
Right, and that's why I don't count that one, right? Because that's actually is that one 10,001 or are they 10,000?
No, I think there's no 00. It's
okay.
like,
So
10,001 is the developer clan, and then there is 10,002, which I don't know which clan it was. Probably disappeared a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then number 10,003 is Zheninjas.
It's us, yeah.
We had the name. We had a pretty small core of people, like maybe 20 of us, right at the release of the Clan Wars, and we instantly made the clan, invited the people, and start playing Clan Wars. We were really hyped about Clan Wars, and we were waiting for it. We were ready to do our best. We're really motivated. We even had a group before that, and it was with people that it was made of people who met on the forums. That's why I said it all started from the forums of Ninja Saga. We met each other. We made a group on Facebook. And then we made the Ninjas, and everything started from there. I think the way we forged the Ninjas is both one of the reasons why the Ninjas became a successful guild, because we had a core of players who were friends in the first place. And also maybe is one of the main factors that a lot of interest was created around Clan Wars, and many other people all around the world start playing Ninja Saga to join Clan Wars and feel the challenge, because they had, it usually goes like that in games that I've played. They had a clan to look up to and say, hey, either say, hey, let's be like them, or let's beat them,
Yeah.
So a lot of hype is created.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of hate and a lot of love, and I think personally, I think we got more love than hate. So before you answer, someone in the chats, Hayate123 said the first clan, the Dev clan, is actually named Welcome. And someone else said BlackX911 said the second clan 10002 was Mahogakure, which I thought they were 7. I thought they were 1007, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if you remember.
No, sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be. Yeah, it's been such a long time. I mean, I struggle to remember a few things, so I don't sound like a complete noob, because it's been like 3 years, 2.5, I don't remember, since I quit NS. So it's like time passes so fast, man.
Yeah, the last seasons that the Ninjas technically, I'm going to say technically, participated in was season 14. And I don't know if you know this, but I think we just started season 50. So it's been a while. It's been a couple years. So speaking of Mahogakure, since I brought them up, I was not in Zheninjas in season 1. Neither was Bryce, as a lot of people know. What did you think of the clan Mahogakure?
I Well, maybe Mars wants to answer this because I can't recall all the details, so maybe someone else can put a little bit of feedback, and that will help me remember exactly what was going on back then.
Mahogakuru, like, their story is, because of the old clan war system, how they won season 1 was simply they made the clan at the last, like, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds of the friggin' clan war. Because how the system worked is that, like, if you got attacked, you lost points, and if you attacked and you won, you got points. So basically, like, a bunch of people ganged up on Zheninjas so that they wouldn't get a bunch of points, but then Zheninjas kicked ass and got all these points back. But then it didn't matter because, like, everyone's points were, like, below 1,000. And what Mahogakure did was, because every clan, when they start off, when they first make the clan, they start off with 1,000 points, and everyone at that point was below 1,000 points. So all Mahogakure did was make their clan at the right time, fought a little bit, and they just won the clan war that way. They didn't work that hard. They didn't kick ass. They just kind of abused the system a little. And season 1 was the most abusable of the system.
Yeah,
and that's why they changed it.
Yeah, that actually rings a bell. And thank you for reminding me that. Season 1 was completely RNG based, like strike of luck. You didn't know who would win because, and it didn't matter. I mean, it was not about effort. It was completely about luck. And I remember that it was some clan that found a bug, I think, and they managed to burn our points below 0. Many thousands, maybe 100,000, or I don't know, dozens of thousands below 0. We were at negative, and it was due to some exploit. We reported it, they got banned, but the devs never restored the points to us. So we actually had to call everyone to come online. That was an awesome. I mean, in our worst moment, we still stayed together and we said, okay, let's do this. We all gonna come online and get us back on track. And I remember everyone was like, okay, the ninjas are dead. There's no way they're gonna recover out of this. And we actually did it. That was the most awesome part of season 1, even if it was not so much about effort, but mostly about luck. That was the best moment I remember from season 1.
Did you guys come in second or third that season?
I think we came third.
Yeah, I think you guys came in third as well.
We came in third that season.
Yeah. Then they took like a 3-month break or like a 2-month break, right? And then season 2 came out with a whole new system.
Is that the system they still use today? I know that was the system that they used.
They used
season 2. Season 2 we came first, didn't we?
Yes, season 2, season 3, and season 4.
And season 4, yes.
We all came in first place.
Season 2, they changed the system, and it was actually one of the most fair systems because it was not about tokens, it was about teamwork, and you actually had to um, it was also about tactics, because you couldn't replenish points with tokens, if I recall. So you had to rotate. You had to think like, okay, let's see how much damage we take from other clans, and let's see how many points we have and where we want to go. So I would rotate people, and I'll think of their sleep schedule, because we were all around the world, and I would say, okay, so these guys are sleeping, so they're constantly replenishing points, which means we have defenses up, and this amount of guys are online. So from those people, I'm gonna tell some of those to just don't attack, because we're getting a lot of damage tonight, so we need a few more defenses, and this amount of people need to grind us points. And I think we won quite easily that season, because we had the strategy, and I think that was the main difference between Zheninjas and other clans, that we were organized. Other clans were trying to organize or trying to learn, or I don't know, maybe some of them have had many inactive members. I was quite strict about having people who will actually play and be active. And I think that's why many people were saying that I'm a dictatorship. Because if you were inactive and if you were slacking, you would just be kicked and someone else would come in your place.
Yeah, I think I don't think, I know, Season 2 is the season that Bryce and I joined. Hold on one second, I'm going to take a sip of my drink here. Sorry, my throat is getting a little dry. Anyway, Season 2 is the season that Bryce and I joined. Another one of my favorite members are Manish and Sash. Were they in Season 1, or did they join in Season 2 as well?
Sasa was since the beginning, because we knew each other from the forums. And who else?
Manish?
I think he was since Season 1 as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think he was there.
I think
because he's one of the oldest members.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that he's going to definitely have to say something about this. And if he's missing this, I'm sure he's kicking himself right now. So how many members do you think that we've gone through? Because we had a family. We did have a core group of people. How many members do you think that was was actually like our family of Zheninjas?
Many people, like definitely over 100, because I think at most we would replace, towards the end especially, we would have maybe 200 people who would always be there, and you could actually rely on them. And then, let's say some people would quit the game, so they had to be replaced. Some other people wanted to take a break, and some other people were proven to be, like new recruits, were proven to be just leechers, so we would kick them. Sometimes, most of the times, we would kick them right before we win a season, so they don't get any rewards. They got what they deserve. Well, sometimes a couple of leechers would get something, but it doesn't matter. If you win the season, the people who put the effort actually got the rewards, so we were pretty happy about that. But yeah, we had a really big family, and it was expanding season after season. That was also one great feeling, because as I said, we started with initially, before even the clan wars were up, we started with maybe 5 or 10 people, because we thought clan wars are gonna be made of small clans, of clans that have 20, maybe 50 people at most. So we were recruiting strictly through the forums, people who were playing the game and they were good at PvP, like Sparrow. Anyone remember Sparrow?
I don't. Do you remember Sparrow?
Anyone in the chat remember Sparrow?
Anyone in the chat remember Sparrow? I want to hopefully we'll get some responses. There is a delay there, so they might not hear for 40 seconds or so.
or Green Face. I think he joined later.
Yes, Sasuke Greenface is actually. I remember him. He's actually the highest person on my friends list when it comes to experience. So I recruit him all the time just because he's the number one person there. Someone said, "Of course," when you said Sparrow.
Yeah, this is Leon. You guys, I don't know. Let's ask people in the stream. Do you guys believe that I had to deal with so many people that I actually don't remember any of you, um, or you actually believe that I remember most of you? I'm pretty curious. Well, let's see what they'll say. But I get always PMs from people saying who they are, introducing themselves, and saying what season they were in the clan, and say, "Hey, Zin, do you remember me?" And I'm always like, "Yeah, of course I remember you, man. I knew every single member we had in the clan. Maybe I wasn't always." Maybe I didn't always have the time to talk to all of them at the same time because I had to manage 250 people. But yeah, I remember pretty much all of you.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, people in the chat are saying, and I know this, and I apologize for this. They're saying that I am much louder than everyone else, and there's a reason for that. Is because my voice is being recorded right to the headset that I'm wearing, while everyone else's voice is recording from my speakers into the headset and then coming to you guys. I promise I'm recording this using Camtasia right now, so as soon as this goes up on YouTube, their voices will be equal to mine. Most likely, because I'm going to edit it, and man, it's going to be a long time editing this video, especially if this video is like an hour or 2 hours long. Whew, it's going to be a lot of editing. It's going to be a couple hours of editing.
So before we jump to something else, back on what we were saying, we actually started with a pretty small group of people who were really good at PvP because the only thing we could actually do to compete and be challenging in Ninja Saga back then was to join the arena and do some PvP.
Right.
And some of us had really great stats. I remember I also had a twink, a low-level toon that I used to completely destroy all low-level characters, and it was pretty awesome, pretty strong. So we made a group of 10 people, then we expanded to 20, then the clan wars come, and we see that they actually made it pretty huge. So we started to recruit through friends and recruiting friends of friends. We wanted to keep it manageable and keep it in a way that we always know who we get in. We don't get randoms because we didn't just intend to win clan wars. We wanted to actually have fun as a clan, to know each other and to be able to talk, because during the season there is going to be a lot of grinding. There is going to be a lot of I log in and I play Clan Wars 2 hours a day, and if you don't know anyone and you just click buttons without knowing anyone and without talking to anyone, it's going to be hell of boring. So we wanted to call in people that would be able to become friends with. And that's how we start expanding from then on. Like 20 people became 50, and I don't remember what the cap was first season. I think it was expanded later. I'm not sure, maybe Bryce remembers, but that's how it started.
Bryce?
Do you remember, Bryce, how many people we had as a cap at season 1? Was it always 250? Or
I think it was always 250.
I think it was 250 as well, yeah.
Could be. One thing I remember was that people were also very helpful, because you still had to use tokens back then, but it was tokens to upgrade buildings or to increase the guild cap, the member cap.
Yeah.
So it was too many credits for only one person to do it. So I'm pretty happy and pretty proud to say that all of the members helped to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All of the members, one way or another, they contributed with tokens to increase, to upgrade our clan.
Or even gold to increase the first couple levels of the the little huts that increase your health and damage and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So my next question is, and I'm trying to go in order. I don't know if you can tell that I'm kind of going chronologically here. Zheninjas, man, it's such a love that word. Anyway, we are the first clan to get a hat trick ever, and we did it at season 2. The second season to season 4, we got a hat trick, and not only were we the first ones to do it, but we were the first ones to do it twice.
Yep, that's right.
I'm a little curious to how you felt when this happened.
I really can't describe it. I mean, winning a season back then was really a really magnificent event and a great feeling. And creating a clan, if you ask me personally, I'm pretty sure that all the people who won a season were like, let's say, creaming their pants. Now imagine how it felt to me that I built the clan, managed it, nourished it, recruited more people, designed the strategies, and won the clan war and saw everyone happy. The feeling was cannot be described really. It was so intense, like we won a world championship in something that applies in real life scale, something really great that you can see on TV and say, oh my God, this team is world champion in these sports, It was an amazing feeling.
Yeah, and to be at the top of that, to be the one who made it all happen. By the way, people are asking, people are telling me to slow down. I wonder if the people are wanting me to speak softer. They're saying my voice is too loud. A hat trick is 3 wins in a row, by the way.
I think people have to bear with you a little bit because I'm pretty sure you're getting a bit excited while remembering and recalling all those nice times, Even for me, that it's been such a long time, and many people would think that it became like a habit to experience wins with Zheninjas would be a normal event, but still, even for me, remembering all those times brings me so many nice emotions. So you guys need to... oh, Lyrical Demon is in the chat. Yeah, you guys need to cut some slack for it. I'm pretty sure he's excited like all of you.
Yeah, of course.
So he's going to talk a bit loud sometimes.
Yeah, I can't help it. But I do have to say that you said that eventually we got used to winning, and kind of, but not really. It was still a big deal when we won. I mean, we won 8 clan victories. We won 8 times.
Yeah. You know why? Because first time we got world first. It was the first time, so we were all really excited. And second time we were really excited because it was a proof that the first time we did it was not just good luck. It was actually hard work. It was actually being a good clan. So the second time was the reassurance, was the proof that we deserved what we did last season, and we did it again. And then third time we won, it was the excitement of doing it 3 times in a row and being the victors, you know. And from then on, I think by that time we had such a huge reputation as a clan that we also attracted many clans who would like to beat us. I don't think that was, you know, because in the end of the day it's just a game. So I don't think that people really felt hatred about us personally, but the challenge for them was to actually manage to beat the legendary clan, because if you remember, we never proclaimed ourselves as legendary clan.
True.
This was actually a label that came by other clans and other people. We never said we are Zheninjas, the legendary clan. That was something that other people said about Zheninjas, which is really great. Made us all even more proud and gave us all the prime motivation to do our best and win season after season. And I can recall, I can't remember, I think it was season 3. Yeah, I think it was season 3 that we actually won over an alliance of 7 or 8 guilds. I remember there was a big alliance. They even made a group on Facebook, something like Anti-Zheninjas.
Yep.
And they called in like 8 clans, something like that. And they made a huge alliance. And we had to think of very specific tactics of how to break the alliance. I could give hints of how we did it, but it's actually, you know, the secret. I once heard someone saying that the secret of success is that you never say what the secret is.
Yes. Yes.
So I can give hints that breaking an alliance of 8 people relies a lot on their loyalty with each other. So we realized the weak spot was their loyalty to each other, and that's where we applied our tactics and why the alliance failed. That's all I can say. There is a lot more behind that, but as I said, it was master tactician's strategy, so I can't give more hints, I'm sorry. Maybe in another stream.
Okay. Bryce, and I remember that. Bryce, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
I was going to ask, did you have any goals that you want? Really, I know that eventually, I think it was around season 10 or season 11, maybe, that you were. I noticed that you were kind of slowing down on the clan wars, and I'm pretty sure you had a goal. Was there a goal that you wanted to complete that maybe you did or weren't able to accomplish? The reason why I asked that is because I think the one that I'm thinking of right now is that you really, from what I remember, and I could be wrong, but you really wanted to get 4 victories in a row.
Well, yes, who wouldn't want to do that? I mean, you can't just say, okay, so we had a hat-trick, so it doesn't matter now if we win or not.
Right.
I mean, that's the whole point of having a good clan. And in my opinion, if you're on the how do you call it, like the success rail, you're only gonna go from one success to the other. If you go down and there's no way to stop it, you only keep going down. So of course, after hat-trick, I would really like to have a 4th victory in a row. Maybe personally, I knew it would be extremely hard, and maybe almost impossible, because, you know, after 3 seasons of winning, pretty much everyone was against us, just to get the Ninjas out of first place. And everyone wanted to have the let's say, the honors to get better rank than us. So it would be almost impossible. But we still had to try our best, didn't we? I mean, that's the only logical thing to do when you have a high expectation clan, after all.
Super Hasby just asked a good question in the chat. He said, what was your motive in Zheninjas? I think it was just to have fun, but did you have a motive behind the clan before you made it?
Before I made the clan, I just had a lot of fun into the game. So I wanted to expand it. I wanted to do something collective, because in general I've been playing games. Let's say each one of us individuals are good at something, or each one of us has their own hobbies. Well, for me it's team play and bringing out of people their best. Finding what people are good at and bringing it to the surface. Someone else is good at something that I'm terrible at. So that's my personal advantage that I like to play around with. So of course, when I liked the game, I wanted clan wars. I wanted to be useful, to feel useful, to build something great. Maybe I'm not good at building things with my hands, but I know I can build things with my ideas. So Zheninjas was the implementation of me being creative with ideas. I made Zheninjas, and the motivation from then on was not to get rewards for myself. That was the last thing. Or not to just be the best or the first, because I've been in other games first or best, and I know you can't always be the best and the first. Sometimes you'll fall a rank and then you go back to the rank. It's not being the best or being the first is not a state. You can't just acquire the state and stay there forever. You actually have to work for it time after time, again and again and again, until you achieve it, and then to achieve it again. So my motivation, to answer the question, was all the feedback I was getting back from people, especially after we won a season. The best moment for me was when we would win clan wars, and then you would see the whole chat of players going absolutely crazy and spamming hooray, or I don't know, like we did it, we're the champions, posting videos of we are the champions song, and then posting those animated pictures with an aeroplane flying through the screen, with a big flyer at the back of it saying season X Zheninjas champions, we did it, something like that. It was the best moment for me, that gave me the motivation to continue.
Yeah, and I remember that. I don't know if you know this, and I don't know how many people know this, but Bryce and I actually kind of started our own little celebratory event, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, Bryce. But we had our own way of celebrating a victory. What we would do is we would get a glass bottle of Coca-Cola, which you can't find the glass bottles here that often. They're kind of hard to find. They're usually just in cans or plastic bottles. But we would go and buy a 6-pack, and if we won, we would open up one of the glass bottles and drink it.
Well,
Nice.
what's special about the glass bottle of Coke is that it's like the only Coke you can find that still has sugar cane in it.
Yeah.
Pure sugar cane, not the friggin' high fructose corn syrup. I don't know if that's a problem in any other country, but
Yeah, I don't know if that's in any other country as well. Manish.
I'd like to know in the meantime while we're talking, I'd like to see people typing how there were those who were in Zheninjas, or maybe those who won a season with another clan, how you guys were celebrating. We'll keep talking here with Jia, but I'm really curious to see how you were guys celebrating when you were winning.
And if you guys couldn't hear him, I'm gonna repeat it for him. If you guys were in a clan war and you guys came in first or second or third place, how did you guys celebrate? And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please put that in the comment section below. How did you guys celebrate your victory in a clan war? So, see, the next question I wanted to ask, and I'm starting to kind of go downhill now, is how did you feel when you noticed that our jutsus that were had their special abilities that were like one of a kind and they were only meant for us. And then 2-3 months later, there was another jutsu with a very similar effect.
Yeah, well, that was that felt a bit like being
Hold on. Can
scammed.
I stop you for 1 second? I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm really worried. I thought I just heard a noise, and I'm wondering, did the stream stop? Mark, is the stream still going on?
No.
Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, well, I'm glad I stopped. All right. Well, I don't know what happened. Let me know. We should be back up in a second. Let me know when it's up.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It's loading back. Yeah, it's up there.
All right, so it's back up now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the question for people who didn't hear it. I was asking Jin how he felt about the juices that were one of a kind, made only for the people who won the clan war, and then a couple months later there was a similar watered down ish version of that jutsu that was released later.
Yeah, as I said, that felt a little bit like being scammed. Of course, as I also said, we were not just playing for the rewards. So a victory is still a victory, and our clan name being advertised, and being at the top of Ninja Saga world, being everywhere on forums is still an achievement, something that cannot be replicated and cannot be taken back. But still, when you spend so much time and effort and resources to win a season, and they give you back something that is supposed to be unique, because that was initially the whole idea, that you get something that is not gonna be there again in the game for anyone else. And then you see that you can just buy something pretty similar, sometimes even more powerful, for 1,000 credits or something like that. Of course, you feel a little bit disappointed, right? Well, personally, I can understand also that there must have been many people who were like, "Oh my God, I went to PvP and I met this Zheninjas guy who had this awesome jutsu and completely annihilated me, and this is not balanced, and please give us something to be able to counter it." So I can understand why they added some jutsus that were pretty similar to the ones we had, but still, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it would be better to keep our jutsus unique, because then you give an extra motivation to people to actually do clan wars. If they know they can just get it later through an event, most probably they won't gonna bother too much winning a season. Maybe they will participate to get a costume or something like that, but they're not gonna put their 100% to get champion. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Right, and I appreciate you that. What season do you think it was? And like I said before, it felt like to me it was around season 11 that I noticed you started. We're getting a little tired of Ninja Saga's Clan Wars, and it was actually season 13 that you wanted to stop. And you actually said, and I remember you said season 13 that was your last season, but we still ended up doing one more, season 14, which we didn't even come in first, and that was actually our final season. But you weren't really participating in that one. That was mostly the rest of the clan that just wanted to keep the clan alive. So whenabouts did you think that Zheninjas is a legend and it's time to move on to bigger and better things?
Yeah, well, we actually, I actually had a lot of fun. Well, that's actually a pretty big question because I have to go through many details to answer. So bear with me. You know, it started something which was a lot of fun to do and very challenging, and we had a lot of fun together. And then the clan war system kept changing and becoming a bit more greedy and a bit more greedy and a bit more greedy and a bit more about credits. And we still like the game. We still like to win seasons. We still like to do our best. But at some point, it was pretty obvious that the devs are becoming too greedy and they really want to make as much money as they can out of clan wars. So I thought, at first I thought the diplomatic way would work. So I start sending them messages and telling them that I'm representing the ninjas, and if we, the top clan in Ninja Saga, like the clan that probably, if not entirely, but in a very big portion, made clan wars what they are today, we are part of the reason why your clan wars is so popular, because we created a lot of hype, because many clans wanted to defeat us or be like us. If we are starting to get tired of the system that is draining us every month, then maybe you should think of another way of making money, or at least invest some of the money back in the game. Because there was nothing going on after a while, except from new season, events that were draining your money, and nothing added in the game. The updates were very, very slow, and even at least they could do something so simple as improving the game engine. They were adding stuff like events, and was only making the game slower and slower and slower, even on a good internet with a good PC. So I used the diplomatic means first to try and reason with them and tell them, hey guys, maybe you made a lot of money, maybe you need to invest some of the money back in the game, or at least make clan wars something different, because it's going downhill right now, and they didn't want to listen. So we kept going because I still liked it, and I was, as I said to you another day, after a point, you guys were playing Ninja Saga, I was playing clan management. So while you were all playing Ninja Saga, I had so much to do as one person leading the top guild with no officers, nothing, that I had to use my entire time focusing on managing the clan, which was pretty stressful. Just for the record, the whole season was a lot of hard work from my part, invested in the clan to keep it shaped and strong-willed and ready, and get its maximum potential. Um, and the last day of its season was uh, total hell for me. Probably most of the people here can't imagine. They don't even know it, but it was really stressful for me. It was one of the most stressful, maybe the most stressful experience I had in my life. Uh, because last day of the season, as you all know, is the day that everything can change, and it's the day that you have to get everyone online. First of all, I had to get 250 people online all around the world. Some of us had to wake up. For me, for example, clan were ending 7 a.m. So I had to skip next day at school or work or whatever and stay all the night awake, um, get 250 people online, separate them in channels, because one channel could only host like 40, I think, people. So we had to make something like I don't know, 6 channels. I don't remember. Maybe it was 50 people, so 5 channels. Anyway, I had to go through a lot of management, and yeah, it was pretty stressful. And then at the end, winning was a great feeling, of course, that made everything worth it. But the whole system becoming a lot about tokens was just wrong, in my opinion. And after a point, winning season after season and increasing our standards and recruiting people who could actually invest the money to be part of the clan was also not what I intended. I intended Zheninjas to be. I never wanted Zheninjas to be a clan for the rich people. I just wanted to be a clan for the skillful people, for the hardworking people, for the dedicated players, for the motivated players, not for the rich players. So a clan war system that was becoming greedy was really not optimal for me, and it started getting me a bit tired and making me feel also a bit guilty that I'm recycling this situation because I'm keeping a guild that's really successful and everyone wants to come in, so people have to buy more tokens because they want to be in my clan. So I also felt like a little bit part of the problem there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not. I mean, I know that you feel like it's a little bit a part of the problem, but I feel like you shouldn't, because I mean, it wasn't you. It was just a result of how the system was set up, and unfortunately is still set up.
Yeah, and you know what? After win is always sweet. Winning is always sweet.
Yes.
But season after season, and we had our wins. We already had a reputation, and nothing else was happening in the game. I started to think. I started to think more as a real life person than a gamer, because before I was thinking more like a gamer, like screw everything, let's win. And then I started to feel sorry about the whole system, how it was and how it was siphoning our money, and all these kind of situations, and feeling like, oh, I don't really want to be part of this. Something needs to change, otherwise I need to find a new challenge that is going to challenge me for my skills, not for anything else. Which so far I found in my new game Rift.
Okay, we have been talking for about an hour now, so I do still have a few more questions. So my next question was, sorry, why did you? I mean, I think you've pretty much answered this question, so maybe you could just go ahead and give me a quick recap of this. But why exactly did you stop Zheninjas and stop Ninja Saga in general?
Yeah. Well, you're right. It's not just one reason that I stopped. It was many reasons coming together. As I said, one reason was that clan wars became too greedy, and I was against it. I never supported it. I never wanted clan wars to end up like that. So that was a boner killer, to have to play something that is not that is not about skill, but it's about other factors as well. Another reason was that there were not many game updates, so the game started becoming a bit boring out of Clan Wars. Another reason was that we also had our multiple successes, and there was nothing else we could ask for. We had our hat tricks, we had our championships. We feel like at some point we were trying to find something new to consider an achievement that we can acquire. Like we said, okay, now let's aim for a full jutsu bar of special jutsus, of Clan Wars jutsus. So we did that as well. And it ended up being like we only participate in Clan Wars because we have a huge name that we have to maintain, and if we let it fall, it will will become shadows of our glory. So at some point we had to keep going, because if we didn't, we would become lesser from what we used to be. Really many reasons why I stopped. Also that, I don't know if you guys noticed, but towards the end, the developers were unable to deal with exploits. You could see so many clans finding a different way of exploiting every season. And they were always like, we're trying to investigate and see what's happening. And in the end, they were like, okay, let's let everyone who can exploit, let him exploit, and at the end of the season we'll run through the logs and see who exploited. Well, that's not really right. You can't just say, okay, just exploit, and if we catch you, we caught you. If we catch you, we kick you. If we catch you, we ban you. That's not right. You have to actually figure out how they're doing it, and how to improve your game. Not just you have to be proactive, not be reactive when it's too late. And I think there was also one other thing with token prices, because of the currency differences all around the world, and then the devs still wanting to sell tokens. For some countries, tokens would be more expensive than other countries when the currency differences were too big, because or they wouldn't do it in that way. Like they wouldn't officially make prices differ from place to place, but they would say, for example, this country that their currency is weaker. They have the official way of buying the very expensive for them tokens, but because we know they won't do it, we will release some vouchers that sell tokens very cheap to them. So they were having vouchers which was extremely cheap tokens for them to get. Or they would do stuff like, I don't know, buy this and get tokens. I don't know, this whole thing with tokens, it's just too pointless for me. Really bad design. So as you can see, there were many reasons why I started feeling alienated to the game. I didn't want to let the ninjas down because it was my family, and I also felt pretty terrible about this. But as I said, there were two sides of me fighting each other. One of them saying, "You're part of the problem because you're keeping all these people in the game. Because of you, people are spending so much money instead of buying something for themselves or for the loved ones, you know." So I was feeling a bit guilty for either continuing or stopping. And truth is, I tried to find someone who would like to stay to fill my shoes and you know, keep the ninjas. And I even said, I even had a poll, like of all the members we had, I said, tell me which of you would be interested, and I'll pick some of you that I think are more capable of managing the ninjas, and then people will have the right to cast a vote who of you is going to be like in a small council or the leader.
I remember that. I remember that, actually.
Yeah. But I think I don't know. I think I might have been during that time. I might have been an overwhelming persona in Ninja Saga. So no one really felt ready or capable of filling my shoes. So everyone was like, I don't know, you should do it, we can't do it without you, it's all because of you, you're the only one who can lead us to victory, you know. Everyone backed off. So after 2 or 3 seasons of no one wanted to step up and help me or succeed me, I had to stop. I don't know if it created.
Hey everyone, it's Jay again, and I'm here today to talk about some of the updates.
Wow, hold on. YouTube does that sometimes. If you play your videos for too long, or any videos too long on mute, it'll turn the volume back on. Sorry about that. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So what happened?
The YouTube videos.
Were people able to listen to us? It was just a video issue?
No, hopefully. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're just now getting to the part where YouTube is YouTube's playing. We'll go ahead and let it get fixed. I do have 2 more questions. People are complaining that it's getting a little boring, and let me go ahead and say this to get the audience inspired again. Just so you guys know, I got 2 more questions I want to ask, and then I'm going to let Jin say his last couple words. If Bryce wants to say something, he can talk real quick. And then after that, then we're going to start accepting callers. If you want to, add JBot01 on Skype, and you can join the call through that way and ask Jin a question. And depending on how many people, we'll see what happens. But we are going to be accepting calls, and we will prioritize questions asked in the Skype chat, in the Skype call, over questions asked in the Twitch chat. So, anyway, my next question and second to last question was, what, if anything, could Ninja Saga do to possibly convince you to come back?
I don't really know. That's a tricky question. I think the game is not too bad. It's just not big enough for me at the moment. They need they need to make a more challenging clan war system. I mean, when someone rushed to me and said, "Hey, Gene, you know they're changing the clan war system and it's gonna be more interesting now, and maybe you should come back," I was like, "Oh, let's go and read what this is all about." And then I read that basically they just split the clan war system into 5. Or something, so more people can be victors, champions. Well, that's like a band-aid, you know, like not really a solution. It's more like a patchwork. I don't know. Maybe they should. Well, it's the obvious answer for me. They should decrease at least the amount of tokens you need to participate, or they should make it a bit more challenging. They should make it a bit more attendance and skill. They should also decrease the clan size, because that's 250 people. It's a hell of a job to manage, and in the end, it just makes more and more difficult for people to actually get to know each other and give a shit about each other. When you have 250 people, there's always going to be a group of people that you've been with for a long time and you like to talk to them out of the game, and there's going to be another part of the clan that you actually don't care about, or maybe you even have fought with. I don't know, all this kind of issues. I think they should reduce the size to, I would personally say, to 40 people, maximum 50. But my ideal would be 40 people, easily manageable. You instantly, when you do that, the moment they will do this, they instantly increase the challenge, because there's gonna be there are gonna be multiple small clans with very skilled players. When you have big clans, one of them collects all the players, or 2 of them collect all the good players, and the rest of them are filled with leftovers. When you have many small clans that each one of them has a chance to get many good players, instantly there's going to be much more challenge in the whole clan war system. And if you also reduce or even remove the token requirements that are still existing, as you guys said, it's gonna be a lot more interesting to actually work as a team to achieve a championship. So I think that's what they should change at the moment. I don't know, maybe add a few more updates or make the Ninja Saga engine a bit faster, because I have a brand new computer and a pretty fast internet, and it still feels a bit clunky and laggy, and last time I logged in I don't really like it.
Okay. The last question that I have here, and then I'll let you and Bryce talk for a little bit, is, and I'm mostly asking this question because I promised my friend that I would. My friend Nikola Milosevic, I'm not sure if that name sounds familiar to you at all. He said, I understand that Zheninjas is no longer participating and hasn't participated in a long time. However, it has always been my dream to be a part of the clan Zheninjas. Even though the clan is no longer active, can you still add me? So, and I...
Yeah, of course.
He said, of course?
In before I get another 100 requests.
Yeah, you're about to.
But I can do that. I'm actually... Can someone help me, because I can't really remember how I can add you. Maybe you have to whisper me your ID, right?
Yeah, I will give you his ID number. He has written to me, and he's gonna.
Okay, so I'm gonna add only this guy, because Zea said this guy has been asking him for a long time. I'm not gonna add any other people right now. Maybe some other time. So if yeah, let's see. If someone, I don't want to add too many people at the same time, because as I said, I wanted to keep the clan
I was worried that I was opening up a can of worms by asking the
I
question.
wanted to keep, I don't want to add too many people that I don't know, and then I come back one day and people say, "Hey, you're someone from your guild, from your clan, tried to scam me
Right.
and sell me tokens
Right.
and stole my money, blah blah." So it's only a one-time thing, or maybe.
Yeah, I wish my friend Enzo was here watching this because he always thought that you scammed him, and I wish that he had the chance to talk to you. But maybe that'll happen another day. But
Well, I'd like to say something about that since it was brought up. Many times I had PMs or whispers by people who were telling me, "You fucking scammer! You stole my tokens! Blah 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 blah." Uh, you guys know, actually, after a point, and that's also the reason why I locked my Facebook. And you can only add me or send me a PM if you're in my friend list or you're a friend of someone who is already in my friend list. It's exactly that, because after a point, too many people were replicating my account and pretending to be me and trying to scam other people. So I did this not because I'm some sort of elitist prick who doesn't want to talk with anyone or lives in the clouds and thinks he's someone super special that cannot talk with inferior or anything like that. It's mostly the part that I wanted to protect myself from scammers, and also you, many other people, from being scammed. So I just wanted to clear this out in case some people are still wondering why I'm not adding people in my Facebook account or here and there. It's exactly that reason mostly. I want to not just protect myself, but also protect the rest of you from being scammed by someone who pretends to be me.
yeah, because there's a lot of people that pretend to be you. There's a lot of people that pretend to be me. There's even a lot of people that pretend to be Bryce, even though he has tried his hardest to keep even lower. Keep himself out of it as possible, but I think it's partially my fault that there's quite a few Bryce impersonators out there. Although Valu is a pretty popular character, I will send it to you in a bit. Yeah, so you are now playing the game Rift. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about that, and because I know that you've been. Want to talk about it, and then I want Bryce to ask you some questions if he has any. I don't even know if he does, but yeah, go ahead and tell us about Rift and how you're doing in Rift. And
okay, so as some of you know, I've been playing Rift since I quit Ninjas. Rift is an MMO. Like you could say like WoW, but it's quite different also. There are many reasons why I like the game, but it's not the right time, I guess, to take some of your time to explain that. But anyway, I also started that game as a normal player. I didn't go there to make a guild instantly or think that I'm someone special, etc. I actually started as a member in a small guild, and I became a member and I got recruited by a bigger guild. And then at some point when I knew the game pretty well, I decided to, I joined a guild, and I decided to climb up the ranks. I ended up guild leader, as it's called there. I took my guild, I think that was 2 years ago, yes. So 2 years ago I got that guild from no ranks to actually world third, and then next content came, because they keep adding content in that game. That's also one other thing that I like. They keep putting updates, new raids, new bosses to defeat, new stuff, new challenges. So we got world first eventually, and then I took a small break for about 2 months, and I left the guild that I made before, which ironically without me disbanded. So now I made a new guild from the scratch without calling back all players and stuff completely from the scratch. And right now we are world second. So I'm pretty proud about this because it's a guild we made from the scratch. Many people said we are also very popular at the moment there. Many people said, "Oh no, it's never gonna work." It kind of reminded me the Zheninjas times. Many people disapproved. Many people said it's not gonna work. It's not gonna go anywhere. And we actually came back at the top ranks of the world, and now there's gonna be new content again, and we're gonna compete for another good rank. And I must say, the nature of those games are a bit different. The results depend a lot on players' skill. That's exactly what I said before. So in order to finish world first or world second or world third or whatever, we need to have very skilled players. Players who will put the effort and the dedication. It doesn't require you to have money to win. It just requires you to have intelligent people with skills who can cope with the mechanics, and it's like a it's like teamwork, team effort. That's what I really like. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years, and I think I'm gonna keep on doing it for quite a long time from now.
Yeah, and I do wish more games were like that, where it wasn't so much about money; it was more about teamwork and effort and things like that. Before we get on to calls, Bryce, is there anything that you wanted to ask Jen while you're here?
Yes, there's quite a few things I want to say. First, Super Hasby, I will cut you.
Hasby's actually a friend of mine.
Wait, who is it?
It's just he's a friend of mine. He's been on my friends list for quite a long time now. But it's funny. Why okay. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. What's going on? What are you and Hasby arguing about?
No, nothing. You don't need to know about it.
Okay. So, okay, go on. What other things do you have to say?
Damn, now I got distracted by cutting Hasby.
Killer instincts.
I'm not like I'm logged in Twitch too, and I actually typed in my Twitch alias a slice of pie. So
yeah,
covering my bases there.
Who doesn't like pie?
I don't know.
Do you have any questions for Jin specifically while we're here talking about it?
Yeah, Jin, what is your favorite kind of pie?
My favorite kind of pie. Oh, I don't know, mate. I like pie. I just don't like pies. I think I don't like pies with too many fruits. I prefer pies with meat or cheese. So I don't think I have a favorite. Yeah, I like food, but I'm not fat. That's a question also. Do you guys have any tips of how I can put some weight on? Because you can ask. I remember one time I was on holidays with Lyrical Demon. Maybe some of you remember him from
he's in the chat right now, actually.
Yeah, I know. And we were on holidays, and we go somewhere and order a few sandwiches. And I like, he has more weight than me, and I ate like double as much as him, and he was like, "Oh man, what the fuck?"
Okay, so are we ready to go ahead and try and take some calls?
Sure, you can.
Yeah. Mark, is anybody ready? Anybody already calling you?
No, but I'm sure they're gonna flock to the stream now.
Okay. Please go ahead and add JBot01 if you guys want to ask. Well, excuse me. If you guys want to ask Jen a question, I know that there's a lot of people that were asking questions, so I'm sure, hopefully we'll get plenty of people. So just go ahead and give JBot01 a call, and we'll go ahead and talk to you. Yes, I will.
Someone asked. Someone asked in the chat if I'm playing with any other members of Zen on Rift. So the only person who still plays Rift is Kirara. I don't know if you guys remember Kira. She's actually doing PvP, a lot of PvP, not really playing PvE with me. PvE is like when you kill bosses and stuff. PvP is player versus player. Lyrical played from time to time, but that's all I think.
Okay. Lyrical, did you play? I don't know if he can hear me.
He's gonna answer. Yeah, he played. He's gonna say he was pro and stuff, but
Jimbo, remember Jimbo?
oh,
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, she's alive? Fiznik, I actually said Jin's real name at the very beginning of the video, so you missed it. Sorry, buddy. I think Americans have weird numbers? I don't think we have weird numbers.
Yeah, I've actually been trolling them a little bit in the chat. Like, Jin's real name is ...
Yeah. Do you want to... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have someone who just joined the call.
hey, welcome.
Well, he's not in the call yet. I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. I'm ringing in. Hey! Oh, no, he's not there yet. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hello? Hi, can you tell us what your name is?
Hello.
It's Marissa.
Marissa, hey. Is the question for me, Bryce, or Jen? I'm assuming Jen.
Yeah, I'm doing Jin as well.
Okay.
So it's nice to meet you, Jin. I've actually been wanting to join Zen for a long time, but I didn't even know that it stopped after season 13.
Jen?
Hey, nice to meet you again. So, sorry, what was the question? I can hear you a bit, like metallic voice, I don't know, maybe...
Oh, no, it's fine. I got a bit of a, kind of like a sore throat. So, anyways, I wanted to get a little more detail on what happened season 11 when you got attacked by a few Emblem Elite members.
Was season 11 the one that I was absent?
Oh. Was
that one? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was season 11.
Yeah, well, I was not available for a reason I can't really say here. So the clan had to be had to try and win without me, which well, I was really stressed. I mean, I was on the phone with Lyrical. I was on the phone with Lyrical for maybe the most part of the night. I was trying to give some instructions, but of course I couldn't be online for a very serious reason. All I remember is that before that, Lyrical was trolling me every season, because at the end of the season I was always really stressed, really stressed. Like I felt like I'm aging really quickly at the end of every season, and he was always trolling me like, hey, relax, it's nothing, you know, we're just gonna do alright. And then when I was absent, and in the morning when the results came out, he called me and he said, oh my fucking god, I don't want to do this again. Don't put me through this again. I was horrible. I almost died of anxiety. Yeah, and I remember that the first thing he told me on the call was, I'm sorry, Gene, we lost. We came 7th. And I was like, oh shit, no. And then he's like, haha, I'm trolling you, we're first. Always a big relief. But it's fucking lyrical. Yeah, I think I missed one season only, but I'm happy to be this way.
Well, that's good. I'm sorry if I have a sore throat. I was doing track and field last night, so I was doing a lot of cheering.
Oh, is this Marissa Funk?
Yes.
Oh, hi!
I'm sorry if my voice is very sore.
I understand. No, it's fine. I didn't...
I was at a track and field meet last night, so I was cheering a lot.
I was pretty happy though that people stayed together and did this without me. So I don't know if I covered you with my answer. Or there.
Do you have any other questions, Marissa?
I think that's it.
Okay, we're going to see if we can get another caller. Thank you for calling in, though. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
See you.
All right.
Mark, do you have anyone else? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Can you go ahead and kick the people that are no longer? I know it's Marissa, but but go ahead and kick her for now. Oh, okay, we got someone, and they didn't answer. Let me try them one more time. See if he'll answer this time.
Someone is asking if it's possible that the ninjas will come back. Well,
I think we kind of asked that question, right?
Yeah, I just want. I like the question. It keeps coming back. I wish it was 1st of April, so I would say yes. It would be awesome if it was 1st of April, so I could say yes, we're coming back. And then I would be able to enjoy all those big posters that people made with prepare yourself, ninjas are coming back.
Yeah.
I always had fun with those kind of pictures. And, I have to admit, sometimes someone would send me a message from the old Zheninjas and would ask me, "Hey, Jin, do you mind spreading the rumor that the ninjas are coming back? I really want to scare the crap out of some people." And I would say, "Go on, do it." And then I would just grab a bag of popcorn, sit on my computer, and watch all the reactions on forums and on Facebook, and my messenger, receiving messages of people asking me, "Oh my God, you're really coming back? When it's gonna happen? Count me in." So it's so funny.
People keep saying, well, this is one person specifically, Synth1206, keeps saying, "Please let him sing a bit." I'm not, am I preventing you from singing? I didn't realize I was holding you back from starting a song.
My question is, what makes Synth wants me to... hi, Synth, by the way. You remember Synth? She was in the Ninjas for quite a long time. Why do you want me to sing so much? That's my counter question.
There you go. Manish was asking you to sing earlier, too. He hopped in here and was asking you to sing.
Yeah, but why? I mean, you think I would have a nice voice, or...?
Maybe. Can you sing with all the colors? Anyway, we had someone who jumped in here, and I wonder if I can... I'm trying to call him. Let me try him one more time.
This is no microphone.
And if he doesn't pick up this time... Okay, Mark, go ahead and kick him and see if you can get someone else in here. Thank you.
Well, he asked...
he's in the chat box.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he asked if we would... if I would continue as Zheninjas. Well, Zheninjas is gonna stay there as a clan, occupying the 10,003 ID. But for now, it's gonna stay in its sleep, where it is right now. It's gonna stay there and scare people who go when they go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's the dragon that is sleeping.
So we just had someone
in the cave.
we just had someone who joined the call. They're not in the call yet. Like, we can't hear them talking, but I'm gonna. All right, there we go. They're ringing right now. There we go. Hey, can you tell us what your name is?
Hello guys.
Hello.
I'm
That's
sure
lyrical.
Jin realize who it is, right?
Yeah.
I
No.
mean, you can't forget this cute voice, can you?
Well, when that's lyrical, by the way, and
Oh, okay.
when lyrical speaks, all I can remember is the first thing that comes in my mind is the times we met, and he would always get me to the best tavern or best restaurant, and he would be like, I'm gonna make you cry with the quality of the food. Bring some tissues with you. You're gonna need them. Most of the times he was totally right about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, he actually needed tears at the tavern we went. Every time he comes here, he eats more than like 5. He never stops eating, to be honest. That's him. He's like a guy who is, I can't say thin, he's athletic, but he eats like he never ate. Like he was a guy that he wasn't given food in all of his life. I mean, I was like in about almost 95 kilos back in the days, and I was actually eating a lot, but it's Zin. When you're near Yobi, Zin, you're afraid to eat because he's gonna eat you as well. He's like a
Yeah,
fucking dinosaur.
I think
He
we
never
need to rename. I think we need to rename the interview from Ninja Saga to Eating Saga or something like that. Now that lyrical is here.
I wish.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Let me see if I
you
can.
know that I
If I can do
actually
that.
enjoy food.
So what's your question, lyrical? Or you just popped in to troll and leave?
I'm
Like a
the usual
professional
troll
troll.
that pops in and leaves, but I wanted to ask you when you're gonna come at my place. I can ask you on Facebook, but or even call you, but
You want
this is way better. So when you're coming here, and
you have to invite me first.
I do, but you know that my house is always open for the Zheninjas members, and especially you.
You just made a few dozens of people jealous, I
I feel
guess.
like you just offered Bryce and I to come visit you.
Yeah,
Well,
you can actually,
Awesome.
and bring
yeah,
tissues.
you should
You're
come.
about to cry.
Yeah, you should come and we make like a big meeting event, but
Yeah.
I guess that's a big plan considering you're from the US. Yeah, it's a
We
big
did
step.
meet with Sasa and Teosama back in the days. We did go vacations together. You know,
Yeah,
if you
that was
guys
pretty.
remember it.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. We actually met Sasa, and I have to say, for those who know Sasa online, they gave him an avatar of a bear, and they called him Bear or stuff like that. There is actually a reason he looks like a bear. He's huge.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like 2 meters tall and 2.10 meters tall. I don't know what's that in feet, but he's really tall guy.
I look like a kid beside him. I mean, really.
I would actually like to meet more of the people used to play back in the days. We used to play together. And it's always nice to see people inviting me, like Lyrical and other people who wants to meet me. Actually, in Rift at the moment, I also have I'm also quite known, and there are people there who ask me if if we could meet. There's a guy. There is a guy who is a hotel manager, and he told me, I'm gonna book a place this summer for you in my hotel. You just need to get your tickets and come. And it's always nice to get this kind of feedback back, out of people that you played with. It makes me feel very welcome. It makes me feel like all those things that I'm doing, it's not a waste of time. It's actually, it's not just playing a game and drifting away from real life. problems or whatever, and for a few hours. It's actually meeting new people, doing stuff together, having a hobby, instead of just watching TV or something else that would be really boring for me. I like this, to
The
meet new people and
vacations,
this kind of people.
the vacations we went together, actually, they were quite awesome. I mean, I can't forget Osama or even Sasa and his brother. I mean,
Yeah,
those were quite the
I actually
times.
spoke to Sash recently, and he was telling me about how he came and visited you guys. Lyrical, are you also in Greece?
Yeah, yeah.
I would love
I'm
to
like
go one day.
I'm like 300 kilometers. I'm giving tips now, but fuck it. Away from Yobi. So we.
Hey everyone, it's Jay
Oh,
again,
man.
and in this episode I just want
Sorry, another one of my YouTube videos just started playing the sound. Dang it.
It's okay, it's okay. We occasionally meet. I mean, I went at his place for a couple of days, 1.5 day actually, and then we went vacations. He came here to play Ninja Saga with me. I mean, he was here 2 or 3 times at the season finals of Ninja Saga.
We also played. We
Okay.
also met for the launch of Diablo 3.
Diablo 3, yeah.
People were asking.
We got locked
People were asking about Diablo 3 earlier in the chat.
Oh yeah, we played Diablo 3, but it wasn't really what we expected it to be. It was too much grinding. Too much about farming the auction house, like selling and buying.
They removed that.
Yeah, they removed it,
I
but
can actually give tips about Diablo.
it's. I think it's a bit late now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna go back and play a little bit of it. If anyone wants to play with me, I don't remember my. Don't remember my ID, my Blizzard ID. But anyway, if anyone wants to play with me, I might log in Diablo during a weekend, maybe this weekend or next, or I don't know. You can leave your, you can PM to Jea your Blizzard ID, and I'll add you later.
Okay.
By the way, when we were playing Diablo, the game was like because the call failed. By the way,
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. It looks like it's still working though for some reason.
yeah, and I missed what Yobi said. He was speaking about Diablo for sure, and that it wasn't what we expected at the start. But after
Yeah, we wanted to go big. After Ninja Saga, we wanted to go big in Diablo 3, but it just didn't work out. It worked better with Rifts, at least for me.
Yeah.
Mark, is there anyone else who wants to be put into the call?
Yeah.
Yep. Lyrical, I appreciate you jumping in. Do you mind if we go ahead and get to the next caller?
Sure, mate.
All right, man.
It was nice speaking to you all, and much love to all of you guys.
Yeah, we love you, man. You were a big part of the clan too, so you're awesome.
Thank you.
So thanks for jumping in here.
Same. See you, guys.
See?
So yeah, man. I've never spoken to Lyrical. He speaks very clearly, as just like you do.
Yeah, I guess it's years of playing games with other people. So.
With English-speaking people, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, Mark, go ahead and there we go. Oh, there seems to be some type of problem with the call. I don't know what's going on here, but there we go. Seems to be working now. Calling Leon or something like that.
That was also
Leon! They want us to sing.
Yeah, I know. Leon, is that your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello all.
Hello.
Halo.
What's up?
What's up?
All good.
All good, you?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Fine.
Fine. Actually, I'm playing with Lyrical Diablo right now.
Oh, nice.
And that's
I think why I talked about the game.
Hey everyone, it's Jay
Why
again,
does this
and
keep
in this
happening?
video I want
Dang it! I'm just gonna stop with the videos for now. Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
It's only
You're not the boss of me,
It's only the third.
Edster.
It's only the third time it's happened, but yeah, I guess three is a little too much. But still, I mean, I don't know why it does that. So, you have a question, Leon?
Actually not.
No, he just came in to say hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I remember one season you're lagging.
Want to hang out,
Yeah,
chill.
Bryce, you sound like a robot. What are you trying to say?
Did I say something?
Yeah, there you go. Now I can hear you.
But you're lagging.
Oh, there was a problem before?
Yeah, we can hear you fine now. Or at least I can.
Okay. I blame Adster. I'm watching you.
Okay.
I think I only spoken to Leon one other time on Skype. When we lost the season, I think he called lyrical, and I was so exhausted and tired, and well, actually, even when we lost the season, we would still get a good rank. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember
it was
that
like
call.
it was like, oh, we lost, but we were like second or third, so we never really lost. I mean, we never got destroyed or anything. I think we never went below top 5, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
We never, in our 14 seasons, we never made it below 5th
Yeah,
place.
even in
But
season...
most of the
Go on.
people only care about the rewards. They don't have fun while doing it.
Yeah.
It was
Just oh, what fuck, we finished tuned.
I think even in season 14, which is a season that we weren't even really trying, we still came in like 3rd place, didn't we?
I really
something
can't
like
remember.
I think
Season?
Huh? What'd you say, Bryce?
I can't remember. I think he asked which season. Oh, well, I think the lowest we got was 4th. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it was 5th.
5th. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Mark, is there anyone else you have here? I think we'll go ahead and go to 2 hours and then stop. Mark, what you said? No.
There's like a couple more people.
There are. It's a little difficult to hear you. I think there you go. Well, Leon, do you have a question? If not, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Kurt Maitland.
No, it's okay. You can move.
Okay, Leon. Well, we appreciate you joining, though.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Later. And we'll go ahead and give Kern a call. Here. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? This is Tech Blade. I'm always try to shoot a chat every time I have time. Hello.
Hello.
You hear me?
Hey there.
Hey, what's up? Hey, well, this is Tech Blade. You will see my name there.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Yeah,
Hi.
I think I remember.
Oh, there you go.
Karen, have you been in Zheninjas for some season?
No, I haven't been in the news. I actually didn't start playing Ninja Saga when Zen was around. I started playing soon after, probably around like season 15.
Oh, that's 16. Oh, I see. That's nice actually. That I mean, we never met directly, and you still know me. I mean, you came to the game after we were gone, and you still know many things about us. Probably some of them true, some of them rumors. So that's it's a nice thing to see, for me at least. I like that he left a big impact in the game.
We never
cheated. You actually did leave a big impact in the game. For someone like me who came after, I always heard Zheninjas talking about. I was like, who are these guys? I didn't even know what Clan War was when I started playing the saga. And then I came in and I was like, hey, when I saw some of the rewards you got, I was like, OMG.
Why are you?
Are you talking?
Yeah.
Bryce, are you asking me?
Hello.
I'm not thinking I'm a Barbie girl. Yeah, what about Dustin?
So
you know that's my brother,
yeah,
right?
someone Kicking Wing 12 said it's Dustin. Is that your brother, Dustin?
Who, me?
Yeah, that's Dustin.
Dustin! Hi! Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the call here, but Bryce's younger brother Dustin is in the call, and I haven't talked to him forever. Hey, Dustin! Sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt what you were saying.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Hey, but I have a question for Jin, actually.
Okay. What's the question?
So what's your question?
I have a question. Well, I know you've been out of it, the Clan Wars, for a little while now. But what do you think of how, no JG is still there, he was there a while after you left? What do you think the impact your clan has left in Saga?
Well, that's the kind of question that makes me feel a little bit awkward, because I don't want to sound too cocky or intimidating, or but to be honest, the truth is we actually left a really big impact in the game. We left a really big legacy in the game. It's many years after we quit, and everyone still knows about Zheninjas, and everyone's still talking about Zheninjas, and maybe people remember some other guilds as well, but other clans, sorry. You can see that the focus of interest always falls on the ninjas. So I actually think, yeah, we left a pretty huge impact. Maybe the ninjas name became quite equal to Clan Wars. I mean, you're thinking Clan Wars, you're thinking the ninjas. You're thinking the ninjas, you're thinking Clan Wars. I'm really proud about this. And I have to once again say thank you to all these people who trusted me, believed in me, made this happen, because maybe I have the quality as a leader. Maybe I have, what it takes to be a leader. But I also need the people who will actually trust me, believe in me, and follow my instructions. And it wasn't mentioned during this interview, but I'd still like to say that the most beautiful thing while leading the ninjas is that during the last day of Clan Wars, we had 250 people in line. Sometimes 248. If let's say we usually had almost everyone online, and it should be very difficult to manage so many people, but everyone was 100% focused. So I didn't have to repeat myself. I didn't have to struggle to pass my command. I would just say, from now on, everyone keep quiet, and you would see instantly in the chat, no one would type anymore. And I would say, this group of people, your objective is this. You do this from now on until I say something else. And they would do it. And then I would say, you guys defend, you guys attack, you do this, you do that. There was nothing being written in the chat. If someone was writing, I would just say, the time that you spend typing, you could have spent fighting. So everyone actually understood how important it was that moment to be focused on the clan war, and they would only see the chat to get commands.
I want to jump in for a second. I wish I.
One of my other questions.
I just wanted to say this real quick. I wish you could have seen it, because he's not kidding at all. Like, he would come in, he wouldn't even say quiet. He would just say, calm down or something like that. And we could have 20, 30 people chatting all at the same time, and he would say one word, and you would see his would be the last thing typed. No one would say another thing after he typed. It was pretty incredible. Like, it was actually at first I honestly thought he was muting the people. But then I like there was yeah, I know. I legitimately thought he had some mute button that he could hit that would mute everybody. But no, he was just saying quiet or calm down, and just everyone just stopped.
Yeah, we had this.
Back then.
Yeah, that was.
Back then,
You should have
going
seen
up
it when
head to head.
you should have seen it when Jin wasn't there.
PK.
That one season he wasn't there.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, that was season 11, right?
Yeah,
The
it was.
season that wasn't there. Yeah, I heard that there was chaos in the chat.
It was one guy. Lyrical Demon was giving out the orders, but then there was this other guy who was giving out contradicting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
I
about
was super
that.
pissed.
I heard about that. That it was a season full of panic. You know, there was no line to follow, and I think that's also why people said, you know, some people who were trying to make me look like a bad person. They would say, Zin is Hitler. He, you know, if you don't do what he says, he kicks you, he does this, he does that, he does that. Your microphone is on, by the way. Okay.
You sound like you got a lot of people over there, Karen.
You have a
I
lot
did.
of
Yeah, I got like my girlfriend, cousin just come along, they're all going out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just ring the doorbell.
Just, you can mute yourself for a second. I don't know, maybe it's disturbing the stream.
So one question I like to ask though, like, what advice would you like to give to like someone creating a new clan now? What advice would you give to them, the steps you could take in order to make it be successful?
Yeah, that's a good question. The answer is not really simple. The answer. Can you mute yourself?
Kern,
Sorry.
actually, I'm going to go ahead and Karen, I appreciate it. And we will answer your question, but I'm going to toss you for now. That way we can try and get another person, because we are going to be stopping soon, and I want to get as many people as we can. So I appreciate the question, and we'll go ahead and answer it, and then get another person in here. Thanks for talking to us.
Appreciate it. You all. Nice talking to you all. Great stream.
Thanks. Okay, so
I'm gonna answer his question, because that's an interesting question.
Can you repeat the question just in case someone didn't hear it?
His question was, what's my advice and my tips about creating a clan that has the potential to be as successful as the Ninjas? Well, that's a not very easy question to answer, because there are many things that need to come in place and coincide, you know. First of all, you need the right leadership. I'm not saying this to make it sound like I'm the only person who can do it. I'm pretty sure there are other people with the same potential like me. But you need to find people who are good leaders. And a good leader is not the person who will dictate you what to do, but it's the person who will actually make you understand why we need to do that, and the person who will motivate you to do it. If you remember, I never just said, do this. Before I say do this, I always had mass mails or big posts or discussion or conversation that I would add a little bit of role-playing combined with our plan and what we're aiming for, what we're facing this season, like we are going against these guys and they're probably going to do this. So I would give you a briefing of what's going on. And I kept people close to what's going to happen. So good leadership is having a name yourself and being able to pass this aim to other people, so your goals become other people's goals. If you can't convince people that what you want is what they also want, they won't try for what you have in your mind. And one other thing you need is a good tactician, because clan wars required to make good decisions at the right time and implement them before it was too late. If it's too late, it's too late. You lost. And I was always quite stressed about that because I knew that if I make the wrong decision, we're gonna lose. I'm not saying that I always made the best decisions because that's impossible. No matter how experienced or smart or whatever you are, you can't just always make all the right decisions. But the reason why my decisions worked most of the time is exactly because people would just follow them and believed in them. So even if a plan was not perfect, people would stick on it and make it work. Then of course you need people who care about your community. Your community is your clan. If people are there just for token, just for rewards, the same way you got them in easily, the same way you're gonna lose them. If they're only there to be champions, as soon as you lose a season and you're not a champion and someone else is, they're gonna go there. So you're just gonna lose them like this. You have to get people who are inspired by your guild. They want to be part of your guild, of your clan. They want to try their best, you know. Sorry. They feel like they want to be as Zheninjas. They are proud of being as Zheninjas. They wear the tag Zheninjas and they say, "Hey, I'm JeaHSaren, you know, I'm Bryce, I'm a Zheninjas." So there are many things that make a clan popular, successful. Some of them need experience, some of them need a bit of luck. Of course we had a bit of luck as well. It's not like we always planned everything perfectly. Many things we were a bit lucky with, and in many occasions we had to quickly grab an opportunity, like a clan is falling apart. Of course, it's sad when a clan is falling apart, but you need to be the first to get the good players, you know?
Yeah.
So you also need to be very communicative with other clans, other people. I was spending most of my day talking to people, and for most of you it looked like I'm not really talking with people, but that's because every season I had at least 1,000 new applications, maybe 2,000 requests to add me on Facebook every single season. 1,000 new applications. Can you imagine that? So I had to talk to many people, dozens of people every day, to answer them, to ask them for pictures, to ask them for this and that. And then I was also keeping logs, so I had to update my logs. I had to do so much paperwork. It was definitely also hard work. So there are many things. I don't know if the ninjas can be replicated. I think no matter how successful a clan becomes from now on, you know, the ninjas is the ninjas. It became kind of a sacred idea in the world of Ninja Saga. So I'm sorry to say that, but the ninjas is always gonna be the ninjas. It's like a traditional, like you know, big part of history. You can't just erase it or repeat it.
Yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and take one more caller. So, Mark, go ahead and choose us one more person to get in here. And then we're going to end it, because we've been going over 2 hours now. Alright.
I remember this.
Come on, Dustin. Are you serious?
What is Dustin saying?
Oh my god. I should.
Are you? I did not know that. That's something I didn't know. Yay!
Oh my god.
You probably told me once a long time ago, but Thank you, Dustin.
So many names that I know, so many people that I actually consider good friends here today.
Yeah, LD and Leon.
Yeah, Leon, Lyrical, Mion, Synth, Marcos. I'm probably missing so many. Uchiha, if it was Zanse's, yeah. Oh, I didn't see Zanse. Hi,
Manish was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here. I hope Marcos answers. Marcos, answer. What are you doing? Well, if he doesn't answer, you might have to get someone else in here.
Naruto 10. I remember most of these guys.
All right, Mark, go ahead and get someone else. Sorry about that. I did want to talk to Marcos, but he's not answering for some reason. So we're gonna go ahead and get someone else in here.
Blackfang is here. I have Blackfang. I have to say hi to a few people here. So. You have someone else?
Do we have someone else?
I don't believe you.
No one left?
No one.
Wow. Well, okay. That's a little sad. Is there any questions you want to answer in the chat, or is this? I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I have to be somewhere pretty soon, which is one of the reasons why I have to.
Oh, well, you have to be at your birthday party?
It is my birthday, but no, I have to go visit my dad, actually, in less than an hour. Now. He's giving me some money, which I'm really happy about. But anyway, alright, I guess we'll go ahead and end it. Bryce, is there anything you want to say to Adster or your brother?
Oh, you're a friggin' dick. I like...
Thank you, Dustin.
I don't even want to...
wishing me a happy birthday. You don't even want to...
I don't even...
Alright, you don't have to.
I can't even sing, dude. I can't... I have the worst singing voice ever. But
who is Adster?
I don't know who.
Why do they want you to say? They are specifically attacking you to sing, so I feel like
I have no idea why. Because I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Yeah! Woo!
You know, this specific song, we had in my Rift guild, we had a guy, he was raiding with us. We actually did a very big achievement, like world first, I think. And we made a video out of it, and usually when you make a video out of your achievement, you put some very serious and epic music background. So we had this idea, you know, to troll people, and we actually put the guy to sing Barbie Girl. And we put as a soundtrack to our video the Barbie Girl sung by the guy. And it was hilarious.
Is there anything you want to say? Any last words, Jen, before we end this?
Well, I just want to say thank you for calling me here, and thank for all these people who came to hear my voice and see what this is all about. I'm really proud. I didn't expect we would get like 70 people watching us. That was pretty amazing. I'm gonna do a little bit of shameless advertisement. I'm gonna post the web page that we are using for my guild in Rift, just in case some people are interested to see what we are doing and who we are and what I'm doing nowadays. I don't know, maybe I should post it on the stream channel?
Uh,
Or maybe you can post it for me as well. Because
yeah, I can post it for you on my page. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and link that on my page as soon as the video is done, the stream is done. So I wanted to say thank you. I want to specifically thank Mark, who I'm assuming is still in the call. Thank you so much for helping host the call and joining and letting people join in. You have been a big help, and you're awesome for helping us out. I really appreciate that. And everyone, please say thank you to Suko or Mark for helping us out, being such a great help, because he's just awesome for doing this. Thank you, Bryce, of course, and thank you, Jin. How can I not thank you enough? I mean,
well, I thank you too, and happy birthday again.
Thank you.
I hope I was a decent present for your birthday.
Yeah, decent doesn't even cover it, man. I was so excited. I was really excited about this, and I've been thinking about this for like 2 weeks, and I've been wanting to do this for like over a month now. You guys have no idea how far ahead we planned this, because Jin is such a busy guy and really hard to get a hold of, and it's awesome that he was able to jump in and do this for us. So thank you again. Thank you, and more importantly, thank you everyone who's watching this. You guys are the reason that we're here, and I don't think I just say this for myself. I believe Jin agrees with me that if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here doing this right now.
Yeah, of course, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's always a nice opportunity to talk to friends, but making a live stream out of it and giving so many people the opportunity to come and hear a couple of things about, answer their questions or, things that they've been, like the last guy said, he never actually met us, but he hears so many things that he felt like he had to come tonight and listen to all we had to say. That's a really good reason for me to come and unveil the whole Zheninjas story.
And he had a lot of good questions too. He was a good caller. I like that he jumped in here.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.
Hi, Zheninjas!